response to one of the questions about sexual violence. I'm just interested because the phrasing that you used was curious to me, at least. You said you have no reason to doubt any reports that rape was used as sexual violence was used by Hamas. You said the fact that they, meaning Hamas, continue to hold women hostages, okay, that is a fact. The fact that they continue to hold children hostages, that is also a fact. But then you said the fact that it seems one of the reasons they don't want to turn women over that they've been holding hostage, and the reason that the pause fell apart, is that they don't want those women to be able to talk about what happened to them during their time in captivity. The fact that it seems, is this just conjecture on your part, or do you know, do you have very good reason to believe, evidence to believe that Hamas is deliberately continuing to hold on to female hostages because they're concerned that they will speak about atrocities that they were subjected to?
So I will accept the edit, not fact, seems is a better way to say it, but let me answer the question. The humanitarian pause, which resulted in a release of hostages, was negotiated with some very clear terms, and that was that children and women would be the first priority to be released. Near the end of that pause, last Wednesday, Thursday, when we were getting towards the end, Hamas was still holding on to women that should have been the next to be released. They refused to release them.
Right.
They broke the deal. Came up with excuses why. Ultimately, I don't think any of those excuses were credible, and I shouldn't get into any of them here. But certainly one of the reasons that a number of people believe they refused to release them is they didn't want people to hear what those women would have to say publicly.
Well, when you say,
I won't say fact because I don't know it for a fact.
Oh, okay, but when you say a number of people believe,
let me just say,
people in the U.S. government.
Let me just finish my answer. We have seen Hamas commit all kinds of atrocities.
Look,
I'm a little bit
concerned you're trying to go. I am not suggesting that these things did not happen, and I am not suggesting that what you suggest is their reason for not releasing the remaining female hostages is wrong. I just want to know.
I just want to be very sensitive in my language.
Any evidence to suggest that that is what it is, or is it just?
I want to be very sensitive in my language when talking about people that continue to be held hostage, that have families on the outside. What I will say is we know Hamas has committed atrocities. We know they continue to hold women. Yeah. They were going to release these women, and then suddenly at the last point reneged on the deal and were never able to provide a credible reason why. We hope that they will change their mind and release those women.
So, but you don't know though for certain that the or a reason for them reneging on the deal and not releasing them is because they're worried about them speaking about.
So I'm not able to speak with a definitive assessment that that is the case. We would like to see them release the hostages so they could talk about whatever treatment or mistreatment they had undergone.